Hi Sarah, Simone here with the customized website audit you requested via Facebook. Before I get into the three key strategies I'm going to review today, I of course have to shout you out for a stunning website design. Of course, your media content is spectacular. These are just been so uplifting to look through your portfolio this way. And I really love your love for adventure and like kind of following the couple to wherever they're going to go. Um, and I absolutely can understand that you're frustrated. Your beautiful site isn't getting seen. Unfortunately, a stunning website design is not what gets a site ranked highly on that first page of Google where you need to be to get the most business. So I'm really glad you reached out. One quick recommendation in addition to the three key strategies is that you pick two or three, probably two locations that you're really going to lean into in terms of optimization. This is because it narrows down the huge breadth of competition, right? If you're just focusing on like certain keywords that are nationwide, that's going to be a lot harder to dominate for to start off versus if you have specific locations, right? So you could like have San Francisco, Sacramento, beyond, or something like that, right? But really then putting resources into dominating those local niche markets, which will also expand your general presence and power as a site overall. So the three key strategies I'm going to go over today are content, citations, and backlinks. So before I explain how you need to optimize your content, I need to tell you about bots. There are bots crawling every single website on the internet 365 days a year, 24/7. You want to have 1,500 to 2,000 words with a keyword every 150 words to tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. The more Google sees your site associated with specific keywords, the more that they are going to rank you for those words, right? Because they see you associated more frequently. And to be clear, a keyword is anything someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. Now, the reason you want this amount of content is not for the prospects, because actually over 80% of people are not going to scroll all the way down, which is why you want to have a quick way to get in contact with you here. I would make this, I know it's not as aesthetically pleasing, but to make that more central and kind of like in your face so people know exactly where to go. And then having your locations included in your logo would be a good idea as well, so they don't have to look far at all to know exactly where you are. But 100 to 2,000 words is the sweet spot for not your viewers, but for the bots actually crawling your site. This is a good amount of content for them to gives them a good amount of like things to need to read, analyze, and index. So that they can save all those keywords you want to be found for, but not too much that they feel that you're a scammy site that's just trying to, quickly try to dominate a word and rise in the ranks or something like that, right? So that's where that number, it's not a random range, it comes from a specific need. And I did a quick count, and you are sitting at 3,410 words. Now, it looks like a lot of this content is coming from all of the hashtags associated with your posts, which can be, of course, a really great way to include those top, high hitting keywords. However, this actually exceeds where you want to land in your range of content. So that would be definitely an area to take into consideration. And then, as I said before, you really want to have your geo locations listed in your site as keywords so that Google knows to associate you with those locations so that it can tell users where you are. So that if somebody looks up that location or their every smartphone and computer has location setting turned on so the phone knows where someone is and they look up near me, then you'll pop up if one of those areas is what you're ranking for. So the second strategy I'm going to go over is citations. Now, because you don't have a super specific city or really region that you serve or area, I know you serve Northern California as a base. So let's say I actually decided to look up I did some keyword research, and one of the highest hitting keywords related to the services you specifically offer is destination wedding photographer. This isn't a geo-specific keyword, which will be easier to rank for in general. However, it's not crazy difficult to rank for, but anyways, just to give you an idea, so of course it knows that I'm in the Bay Area, so that's what it's going to pull up. But these are folks who are really powerful in this keyword niche, right? And so these are good examples of kind of where you want to get to. So the first thing that comes up when you look up a keyword is this map pack here. And the way that you get into this map pack is through citations. So a citation is anywhere your business name, number, and address are shown exactly as per your Google business profile, which is something like this. You definitely want to get it, even if you travel kind of nation worldwide. Even it's good to like have some base points that you can really optimize and dominate. So the reason that citations are so helpful, and actually before that, let me finish by explaining, you can get into this map pack by beating at your competitors with how many citations you have. And these citations are done in online directories like Yelp, Angie's List, BBB, and hundreds of others you may have heard of. Social media accounts are great too. And the reason citations are so effective is they make it so that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger your online presence is, the more Google will trust you. So once Google starts to see you more than your competitors, that's when they're going to start to rank you in one of these top 3 spots, which of course you want to get to, right? Because this is the first thing a prospective consumer is going to see, and they're going to think like, oh, okay, they're the authority on this product or this service, so I'm going to contact them because I want the best. Alrighty, so then lastly, I'm going to go over backlinks. So I pulled this as your top map pack competitor for this keyword, again, which is one of the highest volume keywords being searched. And then we have Lynn and Jersa in this other section here. So a backlink, let me tell you what that is. A backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another via clickable or hyperlinked text. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, which Google uses to build trust in your business because they're seeing others vouch for you. It's literally like a popularity contest where the website with the most endorsements wins. However, these endorsements or backlinks are not all created equal. You need them from topically relevant sites that are trusted and powerful. So I use this tool, SEMrush. You can absolutely get it for yourself. It's about $200 a month, and that way you can see your own SEO performance analysis as well as your competition. So your top 2 competitors, I pulled them up here just to get an idea of what their sites look like. They have a ton of content. I guarantee you it's in that sweet spot range, right? And I looked them up, and one of the best tools in this tool suite here is that we can see they have 5,400 backlinks, and they have a really high authority score, which the backlinks impacts the page authority score, which impacts a website and business's ranking in the organic results section of a search engine result page. So you first have your map pack up here as we went over, and then you have your organic results. And of course, everybody knows you want to be on the first page of Google because ain't nobody going past that first page for anything, right? So this is just, they're very powerful. They've really invested a lot of resources. And what's really incredible and totally legal in this software program is you can go in and actually see what specific backlinks they have. And you can actually get these same ones for yourself, or get exactly kind of analyze how powerful each of them is. And then you can get yourself more powerful ones, right? So it's the same thing here. Christina McNeil, although this site is just a beast in terms of how many they have and how powerful they are. But this person is still doing really well. They have a lot of citations. That's why they're up here in the map pack. But we can also see they have a good starting authority score. Absolutely. They have some backlinks, so you can go into these and see exactly what they are and take them for yourself. And then this is your current SEO performance analysis in terms of domain overview. So I see that you have one, which is great, but we need to get your page authority score up so that you can get on that first page of Google, because that's, of course, where you want to be. So this is what I do for a living, and I made this video because I wanted to help you out and give you some starting foundational information, tips, and tricks. If you find yourself wanting to utilize these things for yourself, I'm so glad I could provide you with some software names and strategies to utilize. If you feel you don't have the time to do it yourself and want to partner up, you have my Facebook. You can absolutely reach back out. And also, here is my number if you'd prefer to call. I'm really excited to get your feedback. My main goal is that these videos are helpful. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to connecting soon. Bye.